Hello, this is Bug News, and today we're going to talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. And in particular, we're going to talk about the friend alone, Jacqueline, or Jackie, or Ro, whatever you want to call her, or JB. Yeah, whatever you want to call her. She's just a friend alone. She's not really getting treated very well on the show. But this in particular is about how Jacqueline may be almost a three-time loser. So a three-time loser is like a person who's been in relationships 3 times, had kids, or been divorced 3 times. So what people may not know is that JB was married once before, allegedly, and maybe she didn't like the lifestyle that she had, and she moved on. I don't know. And I don't know if they had a child, because if we remember during the family fun day, there was one young person that was, there was a teenager. So who knows, Jackie or JB could have had her when she was, in her 20s or something, because I think she's about 38, 40 now. In addition to that, we know that JB and Mia may have been foster care friends. Allegedly, we really can't really verify that, and we really can't. Don't know how early their relationship started, but we're thinking that they might have been foster care friends, and they might have been, a little experimental too, because if you recall on Family Fun Day, Jacqueline claimed she didn't know what her sexuality was. I mean, so in this day and time, she's, you can do that, and no one doesn't see a problem with it. So, usually that's not non-binary. And then she also pointed out that her second ex, not her first ex, well, that's still in question, right? But her second ex, Patrick, who lives an officer-friendly lifestyle, allegedly he asked her for threesome. She's never admitted in her words on the show that she agreed to any of them. But hey, what makes Patrick happy, makes me happy. But then she also was asked about, that's how we said it on Barrett, when she said that she didn't know what she is. Okay, so, but she's worked hard through her life. We know she has a master's degree from Clark Atlanta, and she probably went to Clark Atlanta at some point in her life, even as undergrad. But she might have some student loans. We also know that she may have worked in the federal government, and we know that she has an HR background, right? So, and that's why during one scene she was kind of being the mediator in between Mia and others, and trying to control Mia's conduct. And then also she probably does some HR consulting. And I can't see her being on the show because she's just living an average lifestyle. I mean, a house, if you're saying a house, it's just $500K when you bought it. That's like average nowadays, right? It might be a little more now, but if it was just 4 years ago, or maybe a little more, that's just the average lifestyle, and it might not even be a single family home when you bought it. And then in addition to that, old Pat might still be on the mortgage. Okay, these just some little alleged information tips about some more details about Jackie and who this person is, and how they came to be in that aspect. And then so she confirmed that she's either her and Patrick are separated. She being JB, Jackie, Jacqueline, Ro, whatever you want to call her, and but it just seems they co-parenting and things like that. But like I said, I hope she doesn't get on this. I mean, she's on the show as a friend alone, and like I said, Mia's not really treating her too well, telling all her business, or making comments about her on the show. It's not really good, friend alone. But she could roll into another position. People might be 7 years. It's a long run. Some people might want to go off and do something else, and they're showing signs that they want to go off and do something else. In that aspect, maybe they got what they want out of the show, and then some people trying to come back on the show. It appears, but we clearly know usually when you're friend along and you're getting a lot of screen time, you're getting like a we know the history of this. You get kind of like that's like your interview to see how you come along and things like that, and you might get on the show permanently. But I mean, we already had Robin living an average lifestyle, the hat business and things like that. They got into a new home. I mean, it's a new home, but it ain't 1.2. Like I said, certain ranges is average, and you get up to like 1.2 or higher. That's double that, so that's above average. We're looking at this for the lifestyles more or less, and I guess it depends how the storyline develops, and maybe that Jackie, if she gets on the show, she will progress to 1.2, and then she can take old Pat off the allegedly off the deed of the new home. But at this point, this is just some information that you might have been curious about, like who is Jackie? It's not confirmed information. It's just like a abstract information about Jackie. So we know allegedly she was divorced twice. I think happened around 2013, and then I think she rolled up. I can't really say that, but we know I think her and Pat got 2 kids. We know that she's an HR professional. We know that she has an MBA from HBCU, probably undergrad from HBCU, Clark, Atlanta. And she's kind of trying to get her own business off the ground too. So, and then she spent some time working, in a decent environment. That's just, she's probably making $100K. And it appears she likes being on the show, but we'll see how this plays out through the other episodes, and we'll see if her storyline will be dating and things like that if she gets on the show, and then who she's going to date. Because remember, she said she didn't know what she was. She could be dating a transgender for all we know. That would really spice up the show. But what do you think? Do you think this was some good alleged information about JB, Jacqueline, or just call her Ro? Or are you looking for some more information about this young lady? Well, she ain't that young, but this urban professional. And thank you very much. Please like, share, and subscribe and comment. And this is Bug News.